be very honest with you, he has conducted himself well. He has shown, say, Sebio, Nyamie Juman Oye, no Kreba also can, Asemio Enyibi also can. He has proven himself, and there are so many of them out there. In fact, Meka Asofo Mekano Kro Ghana, Omia bet 3% and not 2%. 98 atro for Azan for Akron for, and I've said it over. Me a Christian, I'm not shy to say this. But over Ghana this year, Asofo there 98% are liars. They are politicians. They are doing business.
And a year or so for the D. Lawerence Tetteh wouldn't seem be Ebeto Mountain so F.A. a year. Akosombo dam and Sensema e koso e wukrudu emuna mekakusi. Akosombo dam ye be a year Amasabu Piemu e from Montemwa. A year enkro ahudu e wohono mnesebi insuo ebu afa so afa umujapadi assess name bibre e wohono. Eno no de to just say and woman say anas e woman say asema esin e ni bresempan so de ya ne se empanifo wo krodwem hanum sei wo mo edisa rehosem we adane amanyosem na wo mo politicize no na afe akwakoye se propaganda bi ene ekoso e wo krodwem ha ensem de ye Lawerence Tetteh osofo yi wode ensem we ensem de oka bi papa na eno ena Kevin Taylor aherso ababetwe mu say wo ma papa ni mo piafo ye pa isanse ensem a wode abetu dwa no asem no nokra na ene waka no na kromo ase empanifo e wa hakamya say edufa bia na wo mo enjoint memfo ehu isanse enibere cement say wo mo adane ne amanyosem yenko ne yenko tinsem a Kevin Taylor editu dwa
asem wesu asem a ehia me pa yedru asofo ensem so aha de wan hwa na se what to pet it to aha ni nyina no kwani nyina ha na wo eye sofo a ye frɛ no eye Dr. Lawerence Tetteh na oko medical school wen ana sorry ya doctor no hey Dr. Tetteh me kai 2016 na trade fair anya we ana my wife le behu my wife don't nim Ghana stories nyina when you pick my wife's phone Ghana news notification nyina also onim news outlets obia notification was so notification say have you seen this? Say hey oh as me what me I onim Ghana story chair me my wife onim Ghana politicians for nyina story onim news bia every minute wow be post ohu bia news onim dia ko nyina e bo story because me nim wife re me papa we mebusa na say me I think my wife will know because which one was that? Is it Lawerence Tetteh? I'll ask my wife. Only the records, no, now, Pastor, we may respect him, to be very honest with you. He has conducted himself well. He has shown, say, Sebio, Nyamie Juman Oye, no Kreba also can, Asemio Enyibi also can. He has proven himself, and there are so many of them out there. In fact, Meka Asofo Mekano Kro Ghana, Omia bet 3% and not 2%. 98 atro for Azan for Akron for, and I've said it over. Me a Christian, I'm not shy to say this. But over Ghana this year, I saw for it, 98% are liars. They are politicians. They are doing business. They have seen the majority of Ghana for Jimmy. Yeah, the religion and a dada omo. With all due respect, your malam for me are true for in various masalachis or moscolachis or mosques around the nation. Bibri regional imams, district imams, true for. There are a few of them who are also legitimate. The thing it cuts across and yet one side and one and a Christopher do one in your papa and then before people do one in your papa. Kakrebi no muya papa womuno almost on tankasa. Now I've heard this man speak and I respect him a lot. Dr. Lawerence Tetteh. And yes, some no waka. Dr. Lawerence Tetteh say this nonsense must stop. Dr. Lawerence Tetteh reacts to politicization of Akosombo Dam spillage disaster. You see, Dr. Lawerence Tetteh, or yes, sofono, wakasa, or see in some four air cosuno, yen chaso. Dear Hanan say, a year asema esi ewa una forma imu, and as asema esi wa mona memuno, a year Akosombo via refubian sumana fagana for and they be uno, or see. Yeah, the year amanyosem na ye de any time yen twaso na sebio yama yenim ko asem no ho sofo na asem no kan boni be ne wom boni bi anim. Dr. Lawerence Tetteh, what he just said, there's nothing wrong with it. And to be very honest with you, I am very pleased, I am very happy say Oba out to let Ghanaians know say the AC ewo edian ewo Volta regional, it should not be politicized. Now, me read this story, and I'm sorry I don't have the other part of the story here. So okay, story now. They're not Lawerence, and our pastor or Dr. Lawerence Tetteh can you say. So uko awune mem on one kasa echo pay visit to the AC no. I see the AC no etwayem e hadwene. Na tiasie say eye NDC any NPP for ede politics. And no na person beti no if you say you were asenia was say yedi to save lives. And this is what men of God should do. Now the problem I have with the statement in NSA. For the first time I saw some we see our Volta region. If we are going to be honest to ourselves and each other, nobody politicized it or beyond politicized it some way. I am going to be honest here. Me follow the news, I monitored the news. When the flooding or the spillage happened in the Volta region, both NDC and NPP, you could hear politicians from both sides speaking to the issue of how the people in the Volta region will get the needed support and lives will be saved. Until Nanado Duncan was campaigning in the Volta region, acquire politics when people needed to be saved. Dr. Lawerence, I know you follow the news more than I do, and I know you are more current than myself. But you know for a fact that this issue of Volta regional, it is not the responsibility of churches. It is not the responsibility of NGOs. It is not the responsibility of individuals and businesses to help these people. It is the responsibility of the government. Sometimes, let's not complicate issues. What has happened in the Volta region, it is not the responsibility of your church or my church. It is not a responsibility of a political party. It is not a responsibility of an NGO or a private business. It is not a responsibility of individuals. It is the 100% responsibility of the Republic of Ghana, the government of the day, to save its citizens. Now, when an issue like this happens, doctor, and the president walks to such a difficult location with people going through hell, people just needing the government's assistance, people wanting to be saved from a location they are which isn't conducive, and the president walks to such a place and start to tell the people who are in pain, who need help, who have been paying taxes for the past 7 years, that you don't vote for me, then you need to understand, say, the president is foolish, and we need to direct our message to the man who opened that can full of worms. Nanado Duncan Kufuado ne NPP, on a leader, on a way Jimmy, on a wide ma adewe aya politics. So, as much as I respect you, say, and I know you listen to the news every day, sometimes let us be original a little bit. Let us call a spade a spade. It is when the president went to the Volta region to make those careless, childish, reckless statements, that is when he blew up the political angle to this. Because it doesn't matter the angle you look at this calamity from. Wherever you look at it from, it is the responsibility of the government of the day to save the people. It is not the responsibility of Christians or your church or anybody. It is the core responsibility of the government. So in any day, we should make this political because we need a political action to save these people. The Constitution, as we see it, the Constitution has stated clearly that when issues like this happen, whether natural or unnatural, man-made, the president needs to call for a state of emergency so that the people will be saved. When people are not saved, they cannot eat. They cannot get mattresses to sleep on. First, evacuate the people. When a government official comes out to blame the people who did not have any role to play in the spilling of their community or in the flowing of these waters, you need to understand that we have a government that is stupid and we have to politicize the matter. Dr. Lawerence, maybe you don't want to sound too harsh. Maybe because for some reasons, you don't want people to be pointing fingers at you. You don't want the government of the day to come after you. But what you were supposed to say was that you are disappointed in the president for turning this into a political gimmick, a political countdown, a political show, because the statement of the president in the Volta region was needless. If the president had not made that stupid statement, we wouldn't be politicizing this matter. But even after that, Krampono, this matter is a political issue, because we need the president, who is the head of our political hierarchy, to take the lead. So as much as I respect you, as much as I respect your view, I think you are deliberately moving away from the most important part of the problem. And the most important part of the problem is a man of God like yourself. You should be bold enough than me to tell the president that irrespective of the person standing in front of me, you have to tell the person the truth. And that is what the Holy Bible says. Let's not run around words. Let's not try and please men. Let us not try and please humans who were born like us. Let us try and please God. And what pleases God is man speaking truth to exalt his name. And that is the